Shocky Gamer here. Today I'll be showing the Gene Simmons Axe guitar. This is the box. Now this is an official guitar, officialized by Gene Simmons. And it's got Gene Simmons at the top there. Some Gene Simmons artwork. Axe. Gene Simmons. And it's basically an Axe guitar. It's compatible with PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, as well as the Wii. And it's a Guitar Hero as well as Rock Band guitar. That's the front of the box. I'll just flip it over. That's the back of the box. Go from the top. Again, it says what platforms is compatible. Find on the image of Gene Simmons. And it says here on features, which I'll read out quickly. Universal Guitar Game Controller for PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 and Nintendo Wii. Compatible with Guitar Hero and Rock Band video games. First ever officially licensed replica. 3/4 of the size of the original Gene Simmons Axe guitar. 2.4 GHz of wireless power with up to 300 feet range. Unique body design with high quality surface accents. Fortified components and added control and durability. 40 plus hours of battery life from 4 AA batteries. Not suitable for children less than 6 years old. I don't know if that's one. People are going to be buying this for the kids anyway. And here we go. We have the guitar itself on the box. So it says tilt sensor for power-ups. Gyro detector. Precision time fret buttons. And as you can see by the image here, it has 2 sets of fret buttons. And it comes down to the guitar itself. I'll just flip this around so you can see it. It says Wiimote window. Reinforced whammy bar. Bidirectional strum bar. Full functional controls. Okay, so that is the box itself. As you see, it's quite a cool looking box, especially the front of it. It's got some really nice Gene Simmons artwork there. Anyway, so onto the guitar, which is really what you guys have come to see. Let's put this camera down. Doing a bit of a different angle today, just because the guitar is so large. Bear with me for a second. Okay. So here it is. Let's cable out the way. Sorry guys. Okay. So here it is. Now as you can see, it comes with a strap, which I'll just put on so it'll be easy to do this review for. Okay. So this is the Gene Simmons Axe guitar. As you can see, it looks pretty awesome. It's an Axe guitar. I mean, need I say more? It looks way better than your standard Rock Band or Guitar Hero guitar that everyone is used to. As you can see, it has 2 sets of fret buttons, top and bottom. Obviously these ones here would be easier for kids, or if you're just lazy, you don't want to stretch your arm as far, these would be easy to use. Otherwise, these ones up here would be the better ones to go for. So, just a closer look. So it says Gene Simmons Axe right there. It's got nice coloured little accessories here, coloured parts. Their top fret buttons, which are just like standard Guitar Hero buttons or Rock Band. Moving down, we have the second set. And then going down again, we have a picture of Gene Simmons. You have your tilt sensor here. Now that's when you actually tilt the guitar up to actually give that tilt sensor feeling on it. You've got your strum bar, whammy bar, and of course you have your directional. So this is your D-pad and your start and select buttons. And you've also got a signature there with Gene Simmons on it. Now, it's a pretty awesome guitar. Works really well with any kind of Guitar Hero Rock Band games. And the thing with with using it, there are different ways to actually use it with the different types of games, as well as different types of platforms. First of all, though, I'll show you where the Wiimote goes, because yes, this takes a Wiimote. So right here where you see this empty window, when you have a Wiimote inside, you will see some of the Wiimote buttons poking through. Now for that one to work, you actually have to put the Wiimote inside of it, which is in the back here. If I can get this off really easy for you. That's where the Wiimote goes. So it has your plug here. That's you plug your Wiimote into, and you set your Wiimote in there. And then you close it up. I actually get this right. It's very hard doing it judging on where the camera is. There we go. And of course your batteries go in here, which take 4 AA batteries. Alright, and the secret to using this on other platforms as well, just down here, which I'm not sure if you guys can see it, it has 3 different modes. It's got Wii, Guitar Hero 3, Off, and Universal. So 3 different modes there. These modes are what specify it is. Now this is a wireless guitar, so you also get a wireless receiver. Now this wireless receiver have these different modes on it. And of course you have different plugs as well. You have the PlayStation 2 and PS3 and Wii. Now these plugs on here, it says Wii RB, which is Wii Rock Band, PlayStation 3 Rock Band, as well as PlayStation 3 Guitar Hero 3. So it has these 3 modes. Now they are used for different things. Alright, so to work out with this, it comes sort of with like a cheat sheet. So it's a little piece of paper that comes with it. It shows you, depending on what game you want to play for it, and what system you actually want to play it on, it tells you what mode to select on the actual receiver, as well as on the guitar. This way, it's multi-platform. You can play all different types of Rock Band and Guitar Hero games on all 3 systems. So this is your cheat sheet, so it's very handy to actually have this to work out, okay, you know, I want to play Guitar Hero 3, which modes do I have to have selected on this one, and on the guitar. It only gets a bit harder when you want to play some of the old games on PlayStation 2, just because some of them you have to actually select Universal on that one, and then go back on here, and what was it? You need to actually put, like, on the PlayStation 3, a Guitar Hero. So, yeah, you just have different settings. This is very handy to have, and it makes this and this work together on whatever game you decide to play. So, moving along, it also comes with a manual. Now, as you can see, the manual has Gene Simmons on it, so it's got some nice Gene Simmons Axe wireless guitar controller. Open it up, has a contents page, bit of information, another picture of Gene Simmons, another page again, got a bit of features about the guitar, about the battery information. Turning again, you have a bit more information about warranty, technical support, etc. And on this page here, you've got another image of Gene Simmons, and same on the back. And it says here, my best wishes to the fans. Keep rocking, Gene Simmons. So it's got a little bit of a message there. Because remember, this is an official Gene Simmons guitar. It has been officialized by Gene Simmons. So it is an officialized axe. Now, if you're thinking about buying one of these, okay, they are pretty rare now. Alright, so you're going to have to keep an eye out for them. And make sure if you do want to go for this, if you're going to pay top dollar for it, buy the Gene Simmons version. Because it is officialized Gene Simmons merchandise, so it'll be excellent for any kind of Gene Simmons fan or collector, or anything like that, even a Guitar Hero, Rock Band collector, anything like that. Just make sure you get the Gene Simmons version, officialized version. Because there is, I guess you could call it Chinese rip-off version of this guitar, which is a lot cheaper. It does not have all the Gene Simmons kind of signature and images and everything on it. And it generally only works basically for the same 3 consoles, but it just looks like an axe. It's nothing official, the box is just plain, it just says axe guitar. So you know you're getting the Gene Simmons one if you get the Gene Simmons box with the Gene Simmons manual, and basically all the extra Gene Simmons stuff. So, I mean, it's a pretty awesome guitar controller. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. You look way cooler playing with this thing than, you know, you ever did playing with one of the cheap, or the, should I say, the lower end standard Guitar Hero or Rock Band guitars. So, I mean, if you're playing in your lounge room and you're playing family, you're going to look a lot cooler playing with an axe. Look at it, it's an axe. It actually looks like an axe. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome. I find it pretty awesome. I mean, even if you're not going to play with it, it's awesome just to hang on your wall as a display piece or something like that, because it's just going to actually make an awesome piece to your collection. From playing with it, it plays pretty well. I mean, it's nothing really special in terms of play. I mean, it plays very similar to the official controllers. The buttons are quite nice and responsive. Easy to reach on both sides, depending on which one you want to play, the lower fret or you want to play the higher one. It's really personal preference. One thing I do know, if you are going to be sitting down while playing this, I know some people are lazy and they sit down while playing it, and you have this on your knee, it's going to be a bit uncomfortable, because remember, this is an axe shape. So this is kind of beveled down into a sharp point. It's not really sharp if you cut yourself, but if you've got this on your leg, it's going to get tiring after a while, and it's going to dig into your leg. So probably not the best to actually play like that. But other than that, it's pretty awesome. Get it if you're a Gene Simmons fan, get it if you're a Guitar Hero Rock Band fan. It is hard to find nowadays, and you will be expecting to pay quite a lot for it. Probably even more so now than it actually was originally came out. I think it came out about $150, it dropped to $100. You're going to pay about $180 to $100, roughly speaking. Sometimes it goes cheaper, depending on the condition, of course. And, of course, it depends on if it has a box. But just don't be fooled with the rip-off one, because the rip-off one does come up, and the rip-off one's about $30 comparison. So, yeah, just if you're going to buy it, make sure it's a Gene Simmons one, because the Gene Simmons one's way more worthwhile than this one. Than the rip-off one, sorry. This one's awesome. So that's the Gene Simmons axe guitar. Just give it a slow pan of it right now. Such a huge controller. But that's about all I can say about it. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. You can go rock out with an axe guitar. And people will look at you like even more crazier than you were without. This is not just an ordinary plastic guitar. It's a plastic axe guitar. Just remember that. Tell them that it's an axe guitar. Yeah? That way they can't make fun of you as a Gene Simmons axe guitar. Anyway, it's pretty awesome. That's all I can say about it. I'm Sharky Gamer. Check out my channel. I will have more videos up. Please subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to. And thanks for watching, guys. Till next time.